Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Give me a couple of minutes here. I just need to do some sending invites to people. Today I'm going to be unboxing a Sketchbox. This is December Sketchbox, and then I have another Sketchbox that I back ordered. And I also have a couple other little things I want to share. So let's me get some stuff shared here. This shouldn't take me too long, I hope. It might, who knows? The bad child's up here. Shadow Kitty Cat. So she'll probably try to join us at some point in time. I'm going to try to give a little bit of time for people to get in here, at least a couple. I'm excited. Hello, sweetums. No, I hung up on you.
Are you live yet?
Well, it's live, yeah. Hold on, I gotta click on myself.
Private live or is it a public live?
Public live.
Okay, I gotta go find you.
So hi, Joey Deefy.
To your chat. Oh Lord, have mercy.
I was surprised when I ordered this one. This one I didn't realize it was coming at the same time. Must be they decided to just wait and send them both at the same time.
I guess.
So this will be interesting. And you stay over there. Shadow has been a super duper bad today. Well, if you're gonna get up here real quick before anybody starts coming in here and I start opening boxes, because then I'm going to have to kick your booty. That's what I thought.
I'm trying to find you, darling. Hold on a second.
I'm right there, and it's on YouTube.
Man, I've got you on the Google, but I'm trying to find you on the YouTube side.
Yeah, I'm right there on YouTube. See, look. Hi, Linda. Waiting for a couple more people to get in. Then I'm going to start unboxing. I have this one to unbox. I have another one to unbox. It's from back in July. That was a back order one that I wanted. And then I have a couple quick little haul to show, and that'll probably we'll see what goes from there. Oh, the police are going by. Hope they're not coming to arrest me for being so good looking. Nope, they turned.
Does it show you? Let me see if it's showing you live. Oh, there you are. Okay, now I gotta go. I get there. Oh my God, there's a little delay. Okay.
These things are nice. Now I did open the last time I opened one of those, the palletful boxes. I was not impressed with what came in it because not that what came in it. It was the I'm used to boxes that give you more than like 2 items.
Right.
So it's one of those. But it means still the stuff was nice.
Hey, now Sketchbox is the one you used to have, right? Did you go back?
Yes, I went back to Sketchbox, but I went back to the premium box. Originally I was doing this their cheap box.
Yeah.
So this is their premium box. So this will actually be one of the first premium boxes from them I've ever opened. So.
Hey, somebody calls you Linda. Linda Trey calls you the Tater Man.
Yeah, that's because of potatoes.
And Joey Deefy says hi, Abstract. Hi, Joey.
Now it's cool with Sketchbox. If no one's familiar with Sketchbox, you can go on to their Instagram and posts whatever artwork you've done with what came out of the box, and you have a chance of becoming, having your art put on the boxes.
Well, it's good.
So every time you get a box with like this doggy was Elizabeth Weglier. She did the art from I believe this was from October's Inktober stuff. I'm not sure though. It doesn't tell you that. Yeah, I don't think it tells you that stuff, but you have a chance of getting your artwork on something.
Well, as good of an artist as you are, I have no doubt we'll be seeing you on a sketchbox soon.
Alrighty, so what's going on here? What is that? What?
What?
Oh, it's Daniel Smith's Extra Fine Watercolor. This section of the color is brought to you by Sketchbox. Wet a brush and begin testing some of the exciting colors. I've seen some people do this before. It's like a swatch of the watercolors that they have in the actual watercolor, so you can just take a little, wet it a little bit and use some of the color to see what you think about it.
Nice.
So that's very interesting.
Yeah, you're the one that encouraged me to work with watercolors more.
This month, we are partnered with Dan Smith, bringing you a unique opportunity to test a variety of their extreme high-quality watercolors, which I like watercolors, available in an astounding range of more than 235 colors. Daniel Smith's extra fine watercolors are made by hand in Seattle, Washington. The superior quality watercolor line includes historical hues, amazing earths, and some of the brightest and boldest quinacridons ever formulated. More highly pigmented and finely ground than any watercolor on the market. Daniel Smith's extra fine watercolor also boosts superior light fastness with 235 of the colors rated LR1 and LR and 2. They have excellent brushing properties, resulting in clear, clean washes even when colors are layered. Test out the palette using a Sketchbox signature water brush available in our shop. Simply load, which I already have one of those because it came in one of the boxes. Load up the tip and pick a color and try it in, dip it. Oh, what's this? Oh, aqua color cold press. Handcrafted with watercolors in mind. Ooh. Oh, I've heard they're like connected together on both sides.
Right.
So that when you're painting on it, it's not going to buckle.
Oh, nice.
What's that your size too? Like postcard size.
Oh.
Faith likes to work small. So she just like sometimes look at that tiny little thing. I like it.
Right.
This is somebody's artwork.
Just use that, Mark. Maybe they will give you a full-size paints.
And they now have a thing where you can go onto Sketchbox, and they have videos of what's in the box and how to use it correctly. This tells you kind of what's in this box, but I'm going to look instead first. There's always the same color. Little noodle thingies, worms or whatever people want to call it.
Right.
It might take an hour and a half to get this thing open. Come on out of there. And see, and this is useful too, because this is the bubble stuff. You can use this with your jelly plates and other things to do some bubble printing. Aqua Ink Graphics, watercolor ink.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Stephanie's here.
Hi, Stephanie. Now let's see. Oh, that is, you guys probably can't see this. That looks like a very dark purple.
Is it an ink?
It's a violet, dark violet.
Ink?
Yeah, it's that watercolor ink.
Working with those inks.
The watercolor ink. So that'll be interesting. What's next?
Oh, you know I love that violet. Hey, was that TV in here?
Oh, I have some of these. that I've hardly used because I forget I have so much stuff. This is their watercolor markers, which I actually stumbled across a set of their watercolor markers quite a while ago. I don't think I have my autofocus on, do I?
No, I don't see it going in and out. It's very
Let's see if I
clear.
can. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go.
Now,
Don't know
what
if this will autofocus on it or not. This is the Winsor Newton's watercolor markers. This is pale rose. These I love. I mean, I have a few. I haven't used them as much as I'd like to. Now maybe you can see
No, it's not doing. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
how purple this thing is.
I'm watching on the
guru. Gotta do the beauty guru. Yeah, this one's not wanting to focus. Autofocus. There we go.
there
So it's about that purple. Maybe a little bit darker.
Nice.
And then, ooh, a nice long-tipped, fine-tipped, long-tipped brush. This is from Princeton, Neptune. What's this? This I don't know what. Must be a water black pencil. There should be something here that tells me. See, it got me like that. See. And then this is a watercolor cake. You know, it's the little pieces you put into the things, to the square stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is French artist watercolor series, something.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Mike's here too, honey.
Hi. This is Scott. It's 4 screen. And that's it. And they always come with a sticker. But okay, so what came in this was the Senior watercolor half pan, which is this month's is all about watercolors. The Sennelier watercolors are made using traditional French methods and contain high quality pigments and honey.
And Aunt
Beck.
Yeah, she's here too. She says
hi, Beck.
She's telling you hi, Tater.
Yeah, I'm real bad at paying attention to 2 different things at once.
Well, that's why I'm watching you stream on YouTube so I can keep track of your chat for you.
They use this honey in that watercolor.
Oh.
The honey acts as a preservative, increasing its light fastness and allows it for smooth application, which the local art store, when I was down there the one time, the guy was talking about these paints or whatever that used honey in them. So I'll have to look into that. The Marabu Graphic Aqua Ink is a dark violet. Don't let the reasonable price fool you, which it's $2.99. That's not bad.
Right.
For this, that's a lot of ink.
That's good.
Yeah. These incredible water-based inks. Aqua ink is ultra brilliant water-based watercolor ink that is naturally transparent and highly light fast. Blend them together or with water to create new hues and shades. And I'm gonna have to look into some more of these. I have to see what that's like. Then the Winsor Newton watercolor marker, which we went over that, and then that it does not say what this thing is. Must have been a bonus gift.
Huh.
I'm not gonna complain. I was like another pen marker thing. That's awesome. And it doesn't talk about the. Or is it on the back? Maybe. Oh, they have the Stonehenge Aqua cold press 5x7, and then the Pentel fiber tipped sign pen. This is the durable fiber tipped pens are great for outlining your new watercolor piece. These are also great pen reach for whatever you need to do a quick sketch. Huh. I always like new things like that. That's the first time I've ever seen them put that stuff on the back of this stuff, though. Okay. Box number 2. This was from back in July, and I had just stopped subscribing before this box came out, which actually I wouldn't have got this box exactly because I was on the cheaper boxes. But this is the 35. It's now out of stock. You cannot order.
Oh, look at that banana. That banana's nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is one I've been really like, especially it's all Dee Dee's fault that I wanted this. Holy Patuchki. That's a lot of pigmentation or whatever the heck they are. Now, if I can open them. It's like opening up life. So these are pan pastels.
Is that kind of like what
That's what Dee Dee has that she's been doing her stuff in?
Yeah.
It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these are. That's why I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to order those.
Yeah.
Does this color? How do you get these apart? Oh, I don't want to open it yet. No. Oh my goodness. They're like adheres to each other. Adhered. You know, they're stuck.
Yeah.
Red. Apparently the way we show the color is to unscrew the white.
You can unscrew the whole thing.
Yeah, for now, until I figure out how to just detach them. Black. And blue. So that's not bad. It's pretty much your primary colors. So I should be able to do a nice little play around. But still.
Are these pastels like the pastels I use, or are they different?
No, these are different. They are. When's the last? You haven't been paying attention to Dee Dee, girl?
Yeah,
oh my God.
I know. I'm gonna.
Which I forgot to invite her to this live.
I'm shocked.
I know. Here, I'm gonna.
Why don't you take a moment and invite Dee Dee? Just take a pause. We can chatter amongst ourselves over here on the sideline. And if you're still talking, no one can hear you.
No, I'm not still talking. I don't like you that much.
I know. You just love me. You don't like me. You love me.
I know. Anyways.
Stephanie has the urge to go climbing. You watching Bat's videos again. He's climbing rocks in today's video.
You have, I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to dislodge these from each other. Are you supposed to be able? Oh, I bet you they are their own lids.
Yes. Now, did you get a hold of Dee Dee or send her out an invite?
Yes.
They were all golden.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, they are their own lids.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. I had seen them right after she had just got the ones. But so their premium box costs $35 a month. These just themselves are around $30 to $40 for this kit, for that kit. So to get that plus extra stuff is nice. It came with that.
I have a question for you. Are the pastels like a water? I mean,
no, they're almost like a powder, and you can draw over top of them, and you can erase them.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of Dee Dee's while she's working.
Yeah, you can erase these.
Is that going to be something I'm gonna love?
I think so. So.
Lord.
I probably am gonna fall in love with them, and then I'm gonna have to slowly buy kits and stuff. I wish they don't. There's no place around here that I've ever seen them sell them in stores, which sucks because I could really, if it was Michael's, I could go in with my 50% off coupon every now and then buy some.
Right.
But I mean, from what the colors look beautiful, and I mean that's everything I'm gonna need.
I have the pan pastel.
Oh no, this one's got broken. The tip got broke off of it. What do you expect when pencils are rolling around in there? Oh well. These are Pit pastels from Faber-Castell. They're a
Hey,
pen. They're
Mark, somebody named Mary Forrester says, "Hi, Mark. Just stopping by to say hey, hello."
Hi Mary, how are you doing? And then these are their pastel pit pastels. They're just a pencil that's a pastel, which I have a couple. I like them, but they're so hard to sharpen without, you have to be very careful when you're sharpening them because they'll break.
Oh my God, my Prismacolor pencils are the same doggone way.
And then these are dual eraser packs. Highly effective eraser, gentle and effective. So there's just different types of erasers, the white and the black one. I have some erasers, and I tell you what, I'm thankful because I'm always losing one, so I can always find another one. Now the kneaded erasers, I like those, but I have no good luck with those. I break things with them. And then this is the last part that comes with it. This is their knife cover. This is what they paint with. Is these covers? Is these tips?
Let me see. Oh, really? That's what you use with the pastels?
Mm-hmm.
Pastels?
Yeah.
Huh.
And there's a lot more tips. There's the point tip is a really good one.
Are they like do they feel like a makeup sponge or what?
No, these are better than a makeup sponge. They're way better than a makeup sponge, from what I understand. They actually they have a bigger sponge you can get that Dee Dee uses it to do her blending with. Blending on. She'll take the colors out and blend them on that and then go from there. But see, yeah, these look like makeup sponges, but they're not makeup sponges.
So you don't add any water to this or not? You just kind of put it on there like a...
No, yeah, you just put it on there.
I am definitely going to have to watch one of Dee Dee's videos on that.
And like, you want several different tips because you want to be able to, you want to switch your tips out when you're switching colors sometimes, because it's like, you're not going to keep using the same color all the time, and you don't want to bleed into each other.
Right.
So I don't think that's too bad for
like eye makeup, right?
Mm,
It's like makeup. Looks like makeup sponges.
yeah. So then they have a teal color and a black one of those pencils, which actually I'm pretty sure I have some other ones from another Sketchbox. They're always, that's the thing, is you can build your collection just from your Sketchboxes. Yes, like eye makeup. Yeah. So these will be fun to play with and see what's going on there. These are one of those things that's like, oh, maybe I should never ever use them. I just look at them. What if I mess them up? But then I have to remember Dee Dee says, go for it. Do it now. Rip that book up.
Okay, Abby, thank you for stopping in. She says she has to go clean up the kitchen and have fun.
Well, she can clean my kitchen and have fun. I gotta go later on here, start ripping the stuff out of the closet for the Christmas stuff and start organizing, and probably I don't think I'll get the tree up tonight. No. These were my free samples I got from Liquitex that are...
How did you manage to do that, by the way?
I got an email from them about them, and I just went on there and requested them.
Well,
but I never got a response from them. So it's like, but they came in. I was like, okay, well these will be some. These are their acrylic washes. Those were interesting. And then went to Michael's the other day, and I used my 50% off coupon for some
ink tents. Mark, thanks for sharing.
Mm-hmm. The Inktense, there were Inktense pencils. They're like, these are water soluble pencils, and I had gotten that little set out of one of this set right here. I got out of the Sketchbox that had all these colors.
Yeah, those are.
And I fell in love with them. Yeah. Well, they were. This was $20 with a 50% off coupon.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, so I got a little bit more colors and repeat colors, which, you know, I'm like, yes, I need all that. And they are gorgeous when you get going. Their colors are very dark, very pigmented. My favorite. I like them. Then I also found this at Michael's on clearance. It was originally $29.99, and I got it for $8.
What is it?
This is the Ranger ink. I don't like when. Let me turn this stupid thing back off of. Trying to get my focus back in where it needs to be. That's a little better. This is Ranger Inks. It's a letter it. It's Perfect Pearls Technique kit. I believe Perfect Pearls, though, you're supposed to use them. Let me know, anybody, if I'm wrong. They work best over black paper or black than they do over white, but I'm not sure. But they in the box. These are so. These are like, I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to? What? These are. You get a pearl, Lastin pink rose. You get perfect pearl and perfect gold. So you get these three colors in here, which they're really pretty and like. Then you get this medium, perfect medium, a stencil. You don't have to use the stencil, but you can use any stencil for understand this pen, a little spritzer, and it actually came with some black cards, little tag cards. You look like tags. Now, from what I've been reading, you put. Oh, it's missing. It also comes with this little brush right here. So from what I was reading, you take the pen with your stencil and you outline all your stuff in there with it. You color it in or whatever. Then you take this, which is like a stamp, and you stamp it in on everything. Then you take your stencil off and you put this powder, take the thing, put the powder on it, and it sticks to where you put that stuff at.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make sure you take another brush and you brush it all off, and then you spritz it with water, and that's what sets it.
Huh.
So we'll see about that. That could be another scary moment.
Ruth Lamb is here. Hello, Ruth Lamb. She says, hi, Mark.
Hi. And then I went to the Dollar Tree. And I got these little stickers. They look like little pieces of, what is that called? Like the punch tin or whatever.
Yeah.
And these ones are hearts. And these ones are some different decor and some Eiffel Towers. Not Eiffel Tower. Yeah, is Eiffel Tower? Yeah, Eiffel Tower. Some crowns and stuff like that. Got a couple of that one. And then this one, I wish they had some more, but it's got a keys and a piece of clock and stuff like that. I figured these would be really good for. Yeah, I had never seen these ones before, so I'm like, I wish they actually had more of this one because I really would like to use these some for.
Says those are so cool.
For my journalings. And then I stumbled on these self-adhesive stencils. So they have these nice little feather ones. I think those are just gorgeous. Then there's one that has some wording in it. And then I got some duplicates of different things because these things rip easily. These ones I think are gorgeous as well.
Oh, very nice.
I was like, oh, those are pretty. Gotta get those. So I can see myself doing stuff in my journals, my also books and stuff.
Forster says she needs to go look. So
you never know. And you have to look. There's two places that I found that you can find some of this stuff at in the family tree family family tree, the Dollar Tree
Right.
is in their crafty little area, and the other ones over by the. I found that they have another little section in the kid area with some art stuff and stuff that some of the stuff was hiding in, but most of this was in their crafty area. That's what you want to call it. But yeah, you never know, because I've went and I've never seen some of these, and I went and I found ones like the first time
My
we
Dollar
even had them.
right across the country, and it has totally different stuff than yours sometimes.
Oh, I know. I had. Where is it? Where are they? Yeah, where did I lose it to? Like this? No, that's not it. I don't know what stamps are doing in my other thing. I don't know where I have the ones that I've used before. Oh, these ones. Like I bought these ones a while ago. These are self-adhesive ones that I got from the Dollar Tree that I have not seen since. There's that one, this one, and this one with lettering.
Mary they got says ours is so small they probably don't have them, but she will look online.
Mm-hmm. You never know. I wish this Jot that they're the ones that make a lot of stuff. You could be able to find things on. I looked on their site one time, but I didn't find much. But they had a couple of different things of lettering, so I have more than just this block lettering. I now have some fancy letterings of different size ones, and then I thought this was so cute. Little fox and a little owl and a little raccoon and a little bird.
Okay.
Yeah, you never know what anything's gonna have, because I've learned that you might go one time like last time I went up, they didn't have those. They did have these. They had a whole bunch of these last time I went up for stencils. They had stars and they had hearts and they had this stuff and little butterflies and little weird flowery things and birds. So you never know. Like I didn't see any of these up there this time, but these ones aren't self-adhesive.
Ruth Lynn said those are too cute.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm like, oh my goodness, I spent more at the Dollar Tree than I did at Michael's.
That can happen quickly there.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're like, oh, it's only $1. Oh, it's only $1. Oh, it's only $1. And then only $1 is a lot more than only $1.
We have two Dollar Trees here. One that's in the mall and one that's across town. The one in the mall is much nicer than the one across town.
Oh, I believe it. And of course, I've got some more of the little canvases. They also, yeah, their Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree here also has the board canvases, and I bought these last time. They're actually the little stretch canvases that are $1. And they actually did have some of bigger ones, a little bit bigger of a canvas.
Oh, is that a canvas or a canvas panel?
Both panel. They have they have stretch canvas and a canvas panels.
Ah,
I was like, okay, but you never know, because you go one time and they're there, and the next time they nothing.
I'm gonna have to look.
Let's see, is that
at first event?
And another thing, when you subscribe to Sketchbox, these are great storage boxes for things like this one has all of my ATC cards I've received from people and other cards and stuff that eventually I want to do a junk journal to hold them all in. There's my stamp I haven't used yet that ATC cards.
Don't you have something to say? Speaking of junk journal, don't you have something to say?
What do I gotta say?
Oh. This on the 1st.
Is it on the? Were you doing it on the 1st then?
Yeah, because the other person isn't. She's taking a sabbatical from that right now. Okay. So it's me and you, babe. You gotta teach me.
So on the 1st, about 2 o'clock my time Eastern, we're going to attempt to do an envelope journal.
And it's my first. It's virgin territory for me. I know nothing about it. I'm depending solely on Mark on this guidance, but I'm fully prepped.
Yeah, she's got a lot of stuff ready.
I've got a lot of things ready. I'm fully prepped and ready to join this one. This is not like the Rick Journal one where I hated it. This one I'm excited to do. I'm not having to lick or chew or nothing.
Well, you're supposed to lick and chew. It's good for you.
Nope. Not happening. Nope. So everybody, you need to make sure that you're on Mark's channel on the 1st at 2 p.m. It's a Saturday. Where you're Eastern Standard, aren't you?
Who, moi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 o'clock.
There's only Eastern Standard, isn't there?
Well, I think that's you, because I'm Mountain and Shay's Pacific. But Shay's not going to be here. Mary's, have a good nap, Mary? Did Mary decide to go have a nap?
Yeah, she was tired. She hadn't got much sleep. I know how that goes. I'm on my 3rd shifts now. I somehow fell asleep all night last night. I'm going to have to adjust myself. We can't be doing that now.
You'll have to just
I just want to check a couple of these things just to see what they're looking like. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just doing some tester areas. Okay.
Mary, thanks for coming in. I'm sorry I missed your post that you were going to go to sleep. And she said for you to have a great live, Mark.
That is a very dark purple. Very dark.
So you don't want to use that on a black.
Oh, maybe.
That dark? Would it even show? No.
On black ink? No. I mean, on black paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't use this on black paper. But yeah, it seems to be very well pigmented. For $2.99, you can't go wrong.
Right.
Seems to fade out well. Of course, my thing doesn't want to stay.
Somebody just posted something. Sounds like December 1st. What time? 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
2 p.m. Well, I'll be putting a thing out and trying to post it here and there to remind everybody when it's coming up. Okay, so that was that.
And those of you that do junk journals and all that stuff, be patient with me because I'm completely virgin territory here.
Now this is the watercolor marker. It's a really pretty color. Now, if I remember, I think these are a little, yeah. Now, see, I don't know if you can see this. It's actually kind of lightened its pigment.
Right.
And you can kind of still see the line from the marker itself. So these are the kind of things like if you're not planning on watering, adding or just doing a light blending, they work great. Like say you were going to do a flowery thing like that. You can kind of course, I still got some purple in there, but whatever. Can very slightly blend it out. That's I think one of the reasons why I didn't use mine much. The ones that I have is because they didn't seem to, like you see how much color this went over here. You can't get it. You can't get these to go down like that. Now, what you can do, especially if you've got a glass surface or a acetone or whatever, is you can color over on that. Then you can take a very lightly wetted one and kind of come in and add your color to it. That purple does not want to let go of my pen, of my brush. It wants to stay in there forever.
Oh, no.
Get out of there. Get out of there, purple. Well, they said that was really pigmented. It really is pigmented. So that was that one. So that's the only downside, I think, to these. But if you're using like a little side palette or certain things you're doing, they are great. I mean, they do have a good color to them. Just don't expect to get as much blend out as you would from other things.
Okay.
If you get what I'm saying, which I know I have a whole bunch of them someplace. I'll have to dig them out and play a little bit more because it has been a while. If you haven't seen the Inktense pencils, even though these weren't from the Sketchbox, I'm just going to show. Like, see, they go on pretty smoothly. You get that little bit of the airiness that a pencil should have, and you can build whatever on it. But I mean, their color actually becomes more vibrant when you wet it. See that?
Yep. Sorry, I have
see the blend out you get, and you don't have all that laid up like this kind of gives you. So I mean, they are well worth it if you're looking for watercolor pencils. As far as that goes. So this little thing, I don't know if this thing is water soluble or not. I'm just playing to see.
I know you are, darling. I have a horrible headache today.
From what?
I feel like I'm trying to get sick, like a head cold or something.
Yeah, it will diffuse in water. The marker thing will.
Oh, that looks nice.
So that's not bad. It's not bad, because it gives you some stuff. I'm always, looking to try different things and see what they're doing. Now, I don't have a pan thing for pans. I actually have a watercolor thing that I have never used. It was a sample from Winsor Newton. Some kind of watercolor crayon block thing. I have to get that sometime and try it out. I wanted to see what this color is like, this green. Ooh, that is a dark green. And see how well that blended out to light to dark.
Wow.
That's when you know you've got good pigmented stuff. That is the difference between a high-end watercolor, which a lot of people don't see the, they're like, oh well, and it does have to do a lot with pricing and how much money you've got. And that's why I like Sketchbox, is things like I wouldn't go out and buy these for myself. I wouldn't know what to do with that, or I probably wouldn't have thought, for $2.99, that's not the best ink. I mean, I had bought these because I had found them one time. It was cheap. The pan pastels, I would have never thought about using them. So it's one of those. It opens you up to new things to try out, and environments and stuff. That's had I not gotten the Inktense things from there, I wouldn't have thought, oh, I need to buy more of those. And it's nice because there's some things I've gotten that I'm like, that's good, but I really don't. I'm not going to put money into buying any more of that.
Right.
So it saves you money in the long run of not wasting your money on something else. Now, your sets like this and stuff, for people who aren't big, you have this set, don't you?
What, the Prisma?
No, this set right here of watercolors that I'm showing right now.
And if it's the one you sent me, yes.
No, this one right here. Do you see it yet?
I see it.
You have this one, don't you? Didn't you get that one? You ordered it off of Amazon or something.
I have that one. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Now, These ones do tend to be dry chalkier,
Oh, yes, they do.
but they do, I mean, they spread well.
But I like the other ones, the semi-moist ones.
But you see, you don't get with this, you don't get the gradient like you get from there. You see,
Ever
it's
tried
not.
the semi-moist ones that I sent you?
Yeah, I've used them. I use a little bit everything. I haven't used watercolor in a little bit though. But you see how this didn't really gradient out like how these also with this one I just went like that and it gradient out. These don't because they they tack well and stuff. But if you learn how to use them, you know, you're playing with stuff. That's the thing with a lot of people don't get is you have to learn how to use your products. Play.
Now, Ruth Lamb says she loves her Inksense.
Intense.
Inktense. I said it incorrectly. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're fired.
I know. I get fired by you on a daily freaking basis. There ain't nothing new.
I had it spelt sketchbook on one thing earlier today, and you don't even. I mean, I so yeah, it's they've got great little things to play with.
My watercolors this evening.
And see now this is the chalky paint that the chalky pastel pencils that came with it. Now, and I haven't tried like you do with my stuff yet. I haven't tried to get any of the mineral oils to see about blending this stuff.
Right, I use the Gamsol.
Because that's what these are. Is these are I mean they're pastel pencils. Oh. They're just a pain to sharpen without breaking off the pastel. But they're pastel. They're a chalky pastel, but they're in pencil form.
Right.
So you can, you know, so you can work with them, which is not a bad thing.
I do have what you're talking about. I had to go get my little box of goodies.
Now I am going to.
I just bought those not long ago.
Now I am going to attempt the pan pastel, just one little color, just to say.
Silly. Silly. Oh, I got it.
These don't go on very easily.
I also like playing with the Faber the gelatos.
Faber.
Yeah, is it Faber or Faber?
Yeah.
Anyway, the Faber cats. Whatever.
Yeah, I have a couple. I have a couple of those. I mean, I haven't used these things. Faber Castell.
Yeah, the ones
gelatos. Yeah.
When Cinnamon sent me Happy Meal.
So let's see what this looks like. I'm not gonna. I mean, I didn't get a lot on there, but it spreads out quite nicely.
That's good.
Of course, this is, you know, it also depends on your paper you're using and. Then let's see. Where is it at? Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Use this one. These also supposedly, like other things, erase. And they do. Look at that.
Wow. Almost looks like a skin tone from here.
Yeah, it's kind of a mustardy yellow. That's the thing is it isn't. Okay, this is yellow ochre.
Oh, okay. Yellow ochre.
And then, yeah. So we have yellow ochre, whatever you want to call it. Oh, come on, get back on.
Oh.
These are not fun to try to screw back on. Permanent red. titanium white.
Do you work tonight?
Black, and then no, Phthalo blue. I don't work until Wednesday night.
Oh, good. You'll get to play some tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I have to try to stay up tonight so I can keep myself in my third shift sleep mode. We'll see about that. So that'll be fun.
You probably need a nap.
I really like this. I mean, this looks like it's a good, thick, sturdy watercolor paper that came with it. So that's good. I always like new pens, new toys. That's what's great about the. You can get yourself something new every month without having to actually go. And I don't think I've ever had a sketch box that I was not happy with.
That's true.
Or have not used something with it. And if I ever get something in Sketchbox that is something that I'm like, okay, that's nice, but I will never use it, I pass it on. Usually to either Faith or to Shay.
Right. Exactly.
Because, it's just, I've got so many things that I've been, like the Posco pens, your paint markers, I'd never thought about using those or had ever touched any till I got some in my Sketchbox.
I want a really good white one, a white paint pen with a fine tip.
Mm-hmm. I have the fine tip. This is the fine tip, and then I have the L8.
Well, that one that you use that you like, those are them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the big one and there's the little one.
Yep. And I really like my Prismacolor pencil, the white. I like it.
Yeah. But you know what? Best white I've ever had. The best white color pencil I have ever had that I love is... Do I even have it out here? It might be in my room. I think it's in my bedroom. I was using it the other day. It's from Faber-Castell, I think. I'll look at it and let you know what. Yeah, it is a white one. It came in my Sketchbox, and I think I have this much of it left because I've really used a lot of it.
Right.
I do wonder where those watercolors are at. The other. Do I know they're in one of these boxes? There's like all my stuff is in Sketchbox boxes. My paints, my clay. Paint tubes, paint. Basic. I have so many things that paint, it's not funny. However, I don't know where those markers are that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
The watercolor markers.
Right.
I have them in a box.
Oh, found it. Thank you.
What box did I find them in? Did I put them in? That's weird because I know I used some the other day. Not them. I used something else that I have of watercolor pens. Looks like it's time to clean this pig hole out again to figure out where all my stuff is. I'm not always the cleanest crafter.
I don't think an artist table literally.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my Lord, me too. Disassemble some stuff, get some stuff out of this room, widen up some of my space. I need a bookshelf. And
I need the wire racks so I can start.
A couple other things. Yeah. What else did I want to look at and play with for a minute or two? So the Faber-Castell, the pan pastels. Oh my gosh.
Are they my favorite? Are they my
What is extra weak?
What company puts those particular ones out?
Who makes these?
Uh-huh. Are they a favorite product?
Artists.
Somebody else.
No, I think they're just a pan. I think the thing is called Pan Pastel.
Okay, cool. I mean, that way I know
Um,
on Amazon. And put them on my wish list with everything else.
yep. It says panpastel.com, made in the USA.
That's
But it says ultra soft, ultra tender, ultra suave, ultra weech. What I don't know what weech is. Weich. Weich.
That's which.
Hello, Shadow.
ICHWEI.
No, there's no T. Which?
Wheat.
EICH.
WEICH. Wheat.
Weech. Yeah, I don't know what weech is.
I don't know.
That scares me. And I don't think that this one had, the pastel one had one of these pieces of, they usually have a picture from an artist from before in the box.
Did you draw that?
That's a picture from, no, that's a picture from December artist or whatever.
Wow, that's amazing.
So there's always a thing from an artist in here as well, a card.
Oh, amazing.
I have a, like this one was from, when was this from? This one was from May's art box last year.
Nice.
Yeah, it's usually, they're usually something like that, and it comes in them. So this one was from, this is December's artist, which I don't know how they can be December's artists when this December stuff hadn't come out till just now.
I don't know, but it's beautiful.
But that's using all the stuff that came. There's the purples and the pink and the green and the black thing. So that's using all the stuff that came. I don't know where they got the yellow from though, because the yellow wasn't in here.
Yellow ochre.
No, but it was the yellow ochre was another thing. This right here is supposed to be what came in this month, which was just the watercolor stuff. But maybe you're allowed to use a little bit extra of something. I don't know. Who knows? So yeah. But it is interesting all the colors that I pretty much tested out, or all the colors from that.
Right. My head's about to fall off, baby. I may have to beg out.
Why?
My head's gonna fall off.
It's gonna fall off your head?
Yeah.
Why, you tired or something?
No, I have just this massive headache going on. All these pressure eyes.
Well, I'm about ready to end the stream anyways, since we pretty much covered everything.
Well, I love that card. That card's absolutely gorgeous.
Let me say my goodbyes real quick to the folks. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for, if you want to see more unboxings, let me know. I should have one coming every month. And I will talk to you all later. Have a good day. Bye.